Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are returning, then it is so nice to have you back. Today we're going to be hopping into a Vinyasa flow once again. Minimal chaturangas, but they will still be there. And of course, you can always skip them. And yeah, it'll be a fun, creative, leg intensive flow. So let's get started. If you are used to practicing with blocks, of course, you can have them with you, but they are by no means a necessity, but I highly encourage having them if you like practicing with them. All right, so we're going to get started on our mats. All right, so today we're going to start on our backs and we'll make our way down into a reclined butterfly pose. So the soles of the feet together, knees wide apart. Let's just rest the head down on the mat and then hands can come on your stomach and chest. And once you're there, close your eyes. And let's start by grounding ourselves here with 3 cleansing breaths. So deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And 2 more. Inhale completely and exhale through the mouth. And 1 more full inhale. And exhale through the mouth, release. Now let's start to breathe in and out through the nose. So breathing into the lower belly, and then when it's full, breathing in more air into the chest and upper chest. And then exhaling out of the upper chest, squeezing the rib cage together. And then squeezing the navel back towards the spine. So trying to create a wave-like motion in the upper body. I encourage you to start engaging Ujjayi breath just to make your breath audible so that you can easily focus on the rhythm of the breath. And as well as noticing the rhythm, try to pay attention to how the breath moves in the body, what parts of the body it expands, what parts it contracts. Let's take another 5 breaths here. On your next inhale, let's go ahead and bring the knees into the chest. You can hold opposite hand to opposite wrist, maybe rock side to side or stay still. And then let's go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left knee, and you can interlace your hands either in front of the left shin or behind the left thigh. Now you can either stay here, which is already quite a deep hip stretch, or if you want to take it further, release your left foot down on the mat. Let's slide the elbow creases underneath the right calf. Hands come to prayer. Thumbs can maybe touch the forehead, and then maybe extend the left leg long. And let's hold. And once again, where we were before is completely fine. This is just if you want to take it deeper. And as you breathe out, let's slowly release the head down on the mat. Now let's all meet here. Right leg extends up in the air, left leg is long, and let's hold the back of the right leg with both hands, and you can start to roll out your right ankle. And gently pulling it a little closer towards your face, really getting a deep stretch in the back of the right leg without overdoing it, of course, so never going past your limit. Let's bend the right knee. Let's bring the right knee over to the left side of the mat, finding a twist. 3 deep belly breaths here. On your next inhale, let's come back through center. Let's bring both knees into the chest. And then let's cross the left ankle over the right knee. Interlace your hands in front of the right shin or behind the right thigh. And let's hold. Now from here, either stay where you are, or let's release the right foot down, slide the elbows under the left calf, maybe extend the right leg, maybe bring the thumbs towards the forehead. On your next exhale, let's slowly release. Let's extend the left leg up towards the sky. Right leg is also straight, but it's on the mat. And slowly start pulling the left leg towards you, and at the same time you can roll out to your left ankle, maybe point and flex, noticing how that movement affects the whole length of the leg. And then on your exhale, let's bend the left knee. Right hand guides the left knee over to the right. 3 deep breaths. On your next inhale, let's come back through center, and we'll start to rock back and forth, gaining momentum. And then with or without using the help of the hands, we're going to make our way up to a squat. So feet mat distance apart. And then let's reach the arms up and hold here for 5, 4, so legs are quite wide apart. 3, 2, and 1. Let's straighten the legs, heel toe the feet together. Right hand holds the left wrist, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back up through center, and then exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale to fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale to fold a little deeper, maybe grabbing a bind behind the ankles. And of course, you can keep your knees bent, making sure that the thighs are in contact with the stomach. And on your next inhale, let's come into chair pose, bending the knees, reaching the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Let's hold 3 breaths. Keep pulling your left knee back. And then we're going to step the left foot towards the back of the mat, so staying in the twist. Once the left foot touches the floor, drop your left knee, and then left hand can come down on the mat underneath the left shoulder. Right arm reaches up and back. Either stay here or bend your left knee. Right hand holds the top of the left foot to find a little bit more of a stretch in the left quad. Make sure you keep opening and twisting your chest to the right. And on your next exhale, let's release the left foot, tuck the left toes, straighten your right leg, and fold over the right leg, half splits. Good. From here, we're going to untuck the left toe, stand up, and let's balance, lifting the right leg in the air for 3, for 2, and 1. Release, standing splits. Inhale. On your next inhale, let's come high up onto the toes. Exhale, Chiva squat, look forward. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, Chiva squat for 2, 3, stay on the toes. 4, 1 more, and 5. Inhale, standing splits, drop the right heel. Let's bend the left knee, open up the hip. Right hand can reach back for the top of the left foot. And then you can either stay here, finding the stretch, or look diagonally to the right. Right hand holds the outer blade of the left foot, and start to bend your right leg as you kick your left leg out to the right. Grasshopper or dragon squat, whatever you want to call it. And now from here, let's push into the right leg, come back to standing splits, release the left foot. Exhale, release the left leg down, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the left. And hold for 3. And now looking down, let's step the right foot back. Drop the right knee. Right hand comes down on the mat, left arm reaches up and back, maybe catching the top of the right foot. As you breathe out, let's release, tuck the right toes, half splits, Hanumanasana. Fingertips can come down to the mat. Now from here, let's untuck the right toes, rise up, and let's lift that left leg and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Standing splits, launch forward. Let's come high up onto the left toes. Exhale, Chiva squat. Right knee crosses behind the left calf for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing splits, let's drop the left heel, bend the right knee, open up the hip. Left hand can reach back and maybe catch the top of the right foot. Keep pointing your right knee up towards the sky actively. And then either stay here or look to the left. Let's kick the right leg out, keeping the right leg off the ground. Now from here, let's make our way back to standing splits. Exhale, right foot steps down, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose. Now exhale, low boat. Inhale, let's rise up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's cross the shins, plant the hands, step or jump back, chaturanga. And if you want to skip them, you can just step right up to the top of the mat. 1 breath in downward facing dog if you're here. And then let's take a deep breath in, come high up onto the toes, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, let's twist to the right. Step your left foot back. Drop the left knee. Inhale, Koundinyasana, reach your arms up. Exhale, half splits, airplane wings. Now let's drop the fingertips down to the mat, point your right toes, and lift your right foot up as high as you can for 3, 2, and 1. Release, standing splits, inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee. Right hand holds the top of the left foot. Maybe come into your little dragon squat. And then back to standing splits. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Same thing on the left side. Exhale, twist to the left. Let's step the right foot back. Drop the right knee. Koundinyasana, reach the arms up. Exhale, half splits, airplane wings. Release the fingertips down on the mat, point the left toes, lift for 3, 2, 1. Kick off your right leg, standing splits. Exhale to bend the right knee. Now left hand reaches back, holding the outer blade of the right foot. Dragon squat, optional. Inhale, come back up, standing splits. Exhale, right foot steps beside the left, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, low boat, lower down. for 5. High boat inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your shins or bend the knees. Rock back and forth. Optional chaturanga. Okay, coming through cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath. Next inhale, let's come high up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Halfway lift, top of the mat. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, hands to the heart space. We're going to continue flowing, just changing it up, adding more shapes. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Let's step the left foot back and now come into crescent lunge. Inhale. Right hand holds left wrist, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back through center. Left hand holds right wrist, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus your arms. Dip the left knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your left knee, half splits, airplane wings. Now big step up, kick your left leg out in front of you. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Slow motion, step back, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Now exhale, skandasana, side lunge on the left leg. So straighten your right leg, bend the left knee. And on your next inhale, star pose. Exhale, right arm circles by the right hip, pivot to the back of the mat, crescent lunge. And then exhale, plant the hands, frame your left foot, step back, high plank, optional chaturanga, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come high up onto the toes so you're facing the back of your mat in downward facing dog. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Step your right foot back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, side bend to the left, right hand holds the left wrist. Sorry, left hand holds the right wrist. Inhale, come back up through center. Side bend to the right, right hand holds left wrist. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus the arms, dip the right knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your right knee, half splits, airplane wings. And then big step up, kick your right leg out and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slow motion, step back, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, skandasana on the right leg, bend the right knee. And hold for 3, smiles, for 2, and 1. Now big push, you can always help yourself with the hands, star pose. And then let's circle left arm by the left hip, pivot to face the top of your mat again, right leg is bent, crescent lunge. Exhale, frame the right foot with your hands, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Next inhale, let's come high up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Flowing again, changing up a few things. A little bit more standing balances this round. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Now one of my favorites, twisted warrior 3. Let's look down,
Try to keep the twist and just kick your left leg back slowly. If you need help, you can always bring your left fingertips down to the mat. Let's hold for 3. Ooh. For 2, lost my balance there. And 1, let's step back, crescent lunge, inhale. Now let's just cactus the arms, dip the left knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half splits, airplane wings. Inhale, big step up, kick the left leg out. Now for eagle legs, let's cross the left knee over the right. Maybe hook the feet as well. And then we'll cross the right elbow over the left. And hold. Next inhale, slowly stand up, left knee into the chest, and then half moon, slow motion, right fingertips find the floor, open up your whole body to the left. 1 breath here, and then slow motion, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, skandasana, side lunge on the left leg. Inhale, star pose. Right arm circles by the right hip, crescent lunge, back of the mat. And then as you breathe out, aeroplane pose, swooping the arms back and up, lifting the right leg, just 1 breath. Inhale, stand up tall, right knee into the chest. Now let's cross right ankle over the left knee, sink down low, figure 4. Now you can either stay here, or you can wrap your right elbow around your right knee, left elbow around the left knee. Now you can either stay here or you can bring your hands down to the mat. So make sure you have some space in front of you. Index fingers are parallel. Maybe you connect the right elbow just below the right knee and the left elbow on the right ankle. And then maybe you can lift your left leg and maybe extend it back. And then we will meet again in figure 4. Feel free to pause the video if you want to take more time to work there, but I'm not gonna stop for longer. But yeah, it's your practice, it's your time. From here, let's come into chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, high mountain rise. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Left side, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the left. Once again, twisted warrior 3. Try to really keep your chest open to the left. Kick the right leg back. If you're feeling comfortable, you can even look to the left. And that's always when I lose my balance. Let's go very slowly. And then slow motion, let's step back. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, dip the left knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the right knee, half splits, airplane wings. And then big step up, right knee into the chest. For eagle legs, cross the right knee over the left. Left elbow over the right. Inhale here, and then exhale to sink down lower for 5, 4. Squeezing the limbs together. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, stand up tall, right knee into the chest. Exhale, slow motion, half moon. Left fingertips find the floor. Right arm reaches up. Open up the body to the right. Stacking right shoulder over the left. Right hip over the left. Slow motion, reverse warrior. Exhale, skandasana, side lunge on the right leg. Inhale, star. Left arm circles by the left hip, crescent lunge, top of the mat. Make sure you have enough space in front of you. As you breathe out, airplane pose. Just 1 breath here, opening up the heart. And then inhale, stand up tall, left knee into the chest. Let's cross the left ankle over the right knee, sink down. And then you can stay here the whole time, or maybe wrap the elbows around your left leg. Try to keep your spine nice and straight. Keep hollowing the lower belly, pulling the hips back, reaching chest forward, pulling the shoulder blades together. And if you want to go for the arm balance, the hands come in front of you, plant the hands, bend your right knee first, and then make sure you bend your elbows a lot. Maybe lift the right foot. Take your time to play. Takes a little bit of shuffling around and finding the engagement you need in the left leg. You want to make sure you're really flexing those left toes, so take your time to play. When you're ready, we will come back out and meet in chair pose. Exhale, let's come all the way down to low boat. And then inhale, high boat with the knees bent. Peace fingers around the big toes. Let's hold for 3. Squeezing shoulder blades together, 2. And 1. Let's straighten the legs, hold. And then from here, let's open up the legs and hold. Now let's bring the legs back together. Release the legs, hold for 3. Keep smiling, 2. And 1, let's rock back and forth. And let's make our way up to chair pose. So you can use your hands to get there. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's heel toe the feet apart. And let's just take opposite hand to opposite elbow, dangling side to side. Now releasing the hands on the mat, inhale, halfway lift. Keep your right foot where it is, so really far off to the right. Let's step the left foot back. Runner's lunge. And let's take a lizard lunge, bringing the left knee down, maybe bringing the elbows down to the mat. And feel free to add some micro movements side to side. And just making sure you're always engaging the glutes. You're not just using your weight and pushing to get into the stretch, but try to maintain this idea of being active even when you're stretching, engaging all the muscles around the ligaments to protect yourself. Now from here, you can stay here. There is an option to go deeper, maybe even an option to arm balance, but it is an option. It is not at all mandatory. I just know that some people like to push it and maybe want to play around and have some fun, but do not take this as something that you absolutely need to do. So we're going to, if you want to come into the arm balance, lift the left knee, bring the shoulders low, and then we'll bring the index finger of the right hand behind the right heel. Left hand is shoulder width distance apart. Make sure your right elbow's underneath your right thigh, so it's a shelf. And then you're going to bend the elbows a lot. Lean into your left elbow, so the left elbow's underneath the left hip. Slowly extend your right leg, so lifting the right foot off the mat. And then from there, maybe lifting the left foot. And then from there, you can come into your chaturanga, or whatever position you end up in, and then we'll make our way back to downward facing dog. And once again, feel free to pause and play around. From downward facing dog, let's take a deep breath in, come high up onto the toes, bend the knees, and we'll land the feet on the outsides of the hands. Malasana, yogi squat. Both knees are bent, hands are on the inside of the knees. And growing nice and tall. Now let's bring the fingertips down on the mat. Lift the hips slightly so your knees are bent 90 degrees. Step the right foot back. Drop the right knee. So both hands are on the inside of the left foot. And here you can either stay on your hands or you can come onto your elbows. Toes of the right foot can stay tucked or untucked, whatever feels nicer for your body. From here, if you want to go into the arm balance, you can stay in the stretch if you prefer. You can lift your right knee. Let's bring left index behind the left heel. You want to lean into the right elbow, so really bending the elbows a lot, shuffling the left leg out in front of you and then lifting it, and then maybe lifting the right leg as well. And then from here, first dropping the right foot, and then bringing the left leg behind you for chaturanga, which of course is not a necessity. And then back to downward facing dog. Just want to try your best to maintain control throughout those arm balances, just hyper awareness of your body and where it's positioned in space. Now, we will bring the knees down to the mat, so wherever you are, you can meet us here in child's pose. Closing the eyes, relaxing your forehead down on the mat. Now let's slide the right arm underneath the left shoulder, threading the needle. 3 deep breaths here. On your next inhale, let's come back through center and then left arm slides under right shoulder. 3 breaths. And coming back through center once again. Let's slowly make our way through tabletop. Then you can cross your shins and we will come all the way down to the back, 1 vertebra at a time. And constructive rest, feet wide apart, knees together. Let's knock the knees side to side. And then we will bring the knees into the chest, hugging opposite hand to opposite wrist or opposite hand to opposite elbow, pulling the shoulder blades back down towards the mat. And let's go ahead and release the feet down on the mat. Preparation for bridge pose, feet are hip width distance apart. As you breathe in, let's lift the spine off the floor and hold for 5. And slowly, let's release. And then lastly, finishing off with a supine twist, bringing the knees into the chest, and then allowing both knees to fall over to the right in whatever leg variation you prefer. Slowly we'll come back through center. Bring the knees over to the left, same leg variation. And then coming back through center. Let's hug the knees into the chest, lifting the forehead up to the knees. And then when you're ready, you can release Breathe out, come into Savasana. Taking a few cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, just releasing any excess tension. And giving yourself these next few moments to simply be present. Giving yourself this time to not think of anything else, to not do anything else. Just enjoying the moment, whatever is happening in and around you. Maybe there's sounds coming from in or outside the space that you're in. Maybe you can feel sensations in the body or the texture of your clothes against your skin. Just being mindful and aware, acknowledging how precious this moment is. Start to deepen the breath and wiggle the fingertips and toes. And taking your time to move and stretch in any direction that feels good. We will eventually make our way up to a comfortable seat. Taking a moment to reflect, to notice how you're feeling now, and to notice if there have been any shifts between now and the beginning of the practice. Any differences in how you feel mentally, physically, emotionally. On your next inhale, let's reach the arms above the head. And then exhale, let's bring the hands to the heart space. Let's go ahead and rub the hands really fast. And then you can place your hands over your eyes. Slowly removing the hands away from the face, blinking the eyes open. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. Please do subscribe if you enjoyed the classes I post every single week, and let me know in the comments what you thought. And keep your eyes peeled. In January, I'm going to be doing a little challenge, or a big challenge, so keep your eyes open for that. I'll be announcing it soon. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next week.